Hello again. We are back looking at one more day of algebra tile review. Today we're going to focus specifically on perimeter, and the first thing that I would like you to do is make sure that you take the time to pause the video and draw out your x squared tile and attach the unit tile in the same way that I have done in my diagram. I will be waiting here when you get back. All right, now that you're back, the first thing that I like to do when I am making an expression or trying to create an expression for a collection of algebra tiles is I go around and I label each of the edges, all of the parts of all of the edges. I know that an X is the correct label for the side of my algebra tile over here. I have another X on the bottom, an X on the top. And then in order to label my unit tile, each one of the edges is labeled with a number 1. Right here is where I have a little bit of a dilemma. This is an X side length. However, we do have a little bit of that is covered by our unit tile, which means that I need to take away that part of the unit tile that is covered up. It's covering up this X length over here. Next thing that we're going to do as we are trying to come up with the perimeter expression for this set of algebra tiles is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to locate all of the terms that are the same in this collection. So I go around and I've got an X here, another X here, an X, and then I've got an X that's part of this expression, but I'm going to take that X because it looks like all the other ones technically, and I'm going to put it into an expression, and I'm going to write that expression over here. So I'm going to write X plus X plus X plus X, and then I'm going to do the same type of strategy. I'm going to go back over here and find all my ones. I've got a 1 here, and another 1, and another 1 for 3 ones, but then I have to take back the one that is connected to that X along that side where they're meeting, where they're overlapping. So I have 1, 2, 3, subtract 1, and I'm going to record that up in my original expression. 1 plus 1 plus 1, subtract 1. That's not a very user-friendly expression, so I'm going to go ahead and simplify that. I'm going to simplify. I'm going to write a simplified expression. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to combine the like terms, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 X's, and then I've got 1, 2, 3 ones, subtract 1, and I end up with 4 plus 2. And that is my expression for my perimeter for this set of algebra tiles. I'm going to choose a number that we are going to substitute in for the letter X. And today we're going to have X equal 9. So my next step is I'm going to substitute in, and I see that I've made a little error here. I need to put my X up here, so let me fix that. 4X plus 2. So I'm going to rewrite this. Now, instead of writing the X, though, I'm going to write the number 9. So my simplified expression is going to be written 4 times 9 plus 2. 4 times 9, I'm going to actually go back and double check and think about my order of operations. So my order of operations says I use parentheses first, exponents, sub multiplication or division, then add or subtract. That's the order I solve in an expression like this or an equation. Don't have parentheses, I don't have exponents, but I do have a multiplication problem. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 4 times 9, which gives me 36. I'm going to add the number 2 to that. 36 plus 2 gives me 38, and I'm going to use the word units to label my perimeter. I can also use a capital P at the front of this and put an equal sign that lets my people that are looking at my solution understand that I was solving for a perimeter with a capital P and that it equals 38 units. All right, thank you. It's now time for you to click on the algebra tile practice exercise that we have put for you in the folder for today, March 20th. Please make sure that you submit that through Schoology, and I look forward to communicating with you after spring break.